Alrighty, everybody. We are back with our week 3, or sorry, we're week 4 now, eh?
Yeah. Flying through the season.
Crazy. Week 4. Week 4 recap. We'll dive into a few of the games. See what they kind of do for what the fantasy impacts are. So I guess we'll start with the early game, the Steelers Vikings. I didn't see that one because I never wake up in time to watch those overseas games. Well, I mean, I'm up, but I'm busy with my kids. I'm able to get 1 o'clock in the afternoon off on Sunday during nap times. But so what was it? What was that like? How did that game go? What was your thoughts on that game?
It's never easy with the Steelers. Sorry, I was tweeting out the stream.
Okay.
But yeah, it's never easy. It was a dominant game for the first 3 quarters. Like, our defense was just making Wentz look absolutely terrible, which should be the standard when you're playing Carson Wentz in 2025. But in the fourth quarter, we kind of let up. We kind of got a little soft. They had a good drive where it ended in a Xavier Scott touchdown, which like their backup running back now. Ramsey kind of got, I wouldn't say got burnt because it was kind of like a zone concept, but the running back just ran right by him and he got a touchdown. It was a nice little toe tap touchdown, but after that we had a nice drive and then got stuffed at like the 3-yard line, and then they had a really long play to Addison that would have gotten them ahead with like 2 minutes left. But Peyton Wilson, our linebacker, who apparently runs like a 4 flat, caught up to him and tripped him at like the 5-yard line, saving the game and probably Mike Tomlin's job.
Yeah.
Like, in all reality, if you blow an 18-point lead I think it was an 18-point lead to Carson Wentz, like, I don't know. I was like, even after the game, I was pissed because like we should just win.
How do you let that happen? Yeah.
Yeah, you should win comfortably. You're like, the Vikings are a great defense, but I don't know. Like, not being able to finish, like, has just been it's been the story of the Mike Tomlin Steelers, like in games and then in the season. So even with how bad the Ravens kind of look so far, I'm still not confident in winning the division. Like, it's kind of just the same story as last year. We went 9-3 last year and then finished 10-7.
Yeah, exactly. So, it always seems to kind of go like that, eh? But I mean, honestly, if I'm the Vikings, I think I would like rather have Carson Wentz over JJ McCarthy. Like, I don't know, like, like he might be a better option for them. Like, I don't know, because McCarthy, he had that one great fourth quarter.
Yeah,
but like
outside of that, it's been 7 bad quarters.
Yeah, exactly. So you're much more likely to get those bad quarters than you are to get the one good one.
And that one,
damn. Sorry, hate first.
That one good.
We all understand where your name comes from now. If you were,
yeah, the paper bag is getting used a lot this year.
He is going to be on stream this week. He did make a promise last Thursday. The paper bag on his head if they lost. So look forward to that.
I don't know why he would have bet that. I mean, so are they?
I mean, you figure going against Miami, beating Miami is a pretty safe bet.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know. Miami, their offense still has some juice. Probably not going forward with Tyreek Hill anymore, but like, they can still put up points.
Well, ESPN thinks Jalen Waddle is better than Puka Nacua. So
yeah, right. Yeah, what a joke. Jalen Waddle and Ladd McConkey over Puka. That was hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. Mike McDaniel, he's obviously not a head coach, I don't think, but he's definitely got a home as an offensive coordinator somewhere.
Yeah, I think the same for Brian Daboll as well. Makes a better offensive coordinator than he does a head coach. maybe just having Josh Allen as your quarterback makes you look better as an offensive coordinator. You know, like maybe he's just not a good coach at all because like we see with Saquon leaving, who else? Danny Dimes leaving that organization now too, and they're balling out. So maybe the problem is the Giants organization overall. But
yeah, I'm still waiting for Daniel Jones to come back to earth. I don't really buy it. He can't. I mean, he threw 2 picks.
I would have agreed. So. I would have agreed, except for Listen, I'm going through it right now. Hot take, okay? Listen, I don't look as bad as the Giants. I'll say that right now, or the Yankees for that matter. But I would agree with you, except for Sam Darnold. I thought was kind of the same. And then when he went and balled out for the Vikings last year, and then seems to be still doing okay for Seattle this year. So like,
but the thing is, Darnold, like everyone was expecting Darnold to collapse when the moment got bigger, and he did.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried with.
That's true.
Daniel Jones. Why is the Giant hate carrying your stream?
Why Giants hate carrying to my stream?
Bro, I don't even think
there's always
talk about the Giants game.
There's always hate for the Giants.
You guys upset
because they say there's only one New York team. There's only one team from New York, and it's not the Giants or the Jets. There's only they play in New Jersey.
Well, they play in what did Odell call it?
Oh, Death Life.
Death Life, yeah.
That's crazy, man. That was honestly such a crazy tweet.
I mean, man, it's the same story though with the Giants though. Exciting young receiver tears his shit up at MetLife.
Yeah. Like so someone put out, I forget where I saw it, but someone put out a list of like all the ACLs that MetLife has claimed. Like,
yeah. And I tried doing that, but I ended up putting 2 guys that tore their shit up at another
field.
Like at another stadium. Like Saquon tore his ACL at the Bears stadium.
Oh,
I was like, oh, well, maybe that's not a good example.
But they hosted like some soccer tournament, and like for the soccer tournament, they're like, we're not playing on this like field. Like you have to put like actual grass in. The FIFA or whatever was like, no, we don't play on turf because of all these injuries that happen on turf. Like we need to play on real grass. So they put the real grass in at like all of these stadiums to make sure that they could host like World Cup qualifiers or whatever it was. And it's like, obviously make that change for the NFL too. Like,
yeah, I mean you're planting and cutting so much more in the NFL than soccer, I think too.
Like, yeah, exactly. I feel like soccer's a lot more like straight line.
Yeah, I mean there's some, but I don't know. It's just disaster.
Like something has to be done. The Bills new stadium that they're building is actual grass too, so that'll be nice.
Yeah,
I think
is that
all
next year?
Yeah, it should be open by next year. Every time they look at it, like me being a guy who's worked in construction his whole life, I'm like, there's absolutely no chance that this stadium is ready for the beginning of the season. Just on the video that I've seen, like, there's no chance. But then, like the next month, they come up with another video, and I'm like, holy shit, they got so much stuff done. Like,
well, that
so
was
I think like it's supposed to be ready to go for the first of the next season.
That was like those stadiums in Qatar when they had the World Cup. They had like, I think like
they had all those migrant.
It was like 5,000 to 10,000 people died building those. Like, there's definitely some shit going on to get that stadium done.
But I think like across the board, NFL just needs to be like, hey, real grass or fuck off. Like,
yeah.
Like
also, that's
there's technology now that you can have grass be in any condition.
Yeah.
If you have to put a roof over it because you play up north and like you're worried about the grass in the wintertime, like fuck off, do it. Like we still have to make sure that the grass grows. Like,
yeah. Also, I just thought of that storyline for the Bills Super Bowl this year with the new stadium. NFL loves those storylines, so they'll probably rig a couple games for you. So you can,
hey man, at this point, anything we'll take anything.
That's a good storyline though. Hanging the banner on the first
right before
game.
the building comes down.
Yeah.
That's the storyline.
You would hang it in your new one, right?
Yeah, but I feel like just for the tradition and for the symbol, they'll hang it in the old stadium just so that we can get like the one banner in the Ralph kind of thing.
Yeah,
and then move it over to the other one because, I that's honestly one of the storylines that's like giving me hope this year that we somehow pull it through. Is I'm like, it's just one of those sports gods moments that is going to like come true for us.
Yeah, NFL loves those storylines.
yeah. If we could just get a different referee crew in the Bills versus Kansas City matchup, then we'll be fine.
Yeah, well, that will be like a divisional round now. It'll be the 1st seed versus the 7th seed.
Yeah. Like, I was actually thinking about that today. Like, people pile on Josh for like only winning as the 2 seed against the 7 seed in the playoff, and I'm like, yeah, but every team who finishes second has to play the 7th. Like,
yeah, I don't get it.
He's still way better than your quarterback. Your quarterback loses in the 2 and 7 matchup. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't get that. Like, Josh has such good like stats in the playoffs, just passing yards and TD to interception ratio, and then like people just say he's stat padding, and then Lamar is still in the 4th quarter against the Browns while they're up 30, getting that passer rating.
Oh man, yeah.
But then quits in the 4th quarter versus the
Chiefs. when the going gets tough, eh?
Yeah. I mean, I think we talked about it before, but like at this point, like you can only like we know Allen and Lamar and Mahomes, they're all great. Like the only way you can really differentiate them is postseason success, and Lamar is so far behind Mahomes and Allen for that matter. Like just record wise and also like statistically, like he turns the ball over so much more in the playoffs than he does in the regular season, and there's something to be said for that.
Yeah. Also, like the passer rating is like such an outdated like stat to begin with.
I don't think anyone knows what it means or how it's calculated.
No, I don't know how it is, but I know that quarterback rating came in now because passer rating was just about passing. And quarterback now takes in like your rushing ability, like sack avoidance, like all those kinds of like different kind of metrics, and that like how much did you actually impact the win? And it's the quarterback rating. But now everybody, the Lamar fans are always on about passer rating. Like Tua is like 3rd in the league in passer rating. Yeah,
because he throws. He always has a like good accuracy stats because everything is so short and
like we said
behind the line of scrimmage.
Like we said about Mike McDaniel, he's good. He's a good offensive mind. Like he knows how to draw up and scheme plays that are good. And like he can. We saw tonight with Waller. Like he can design plays for Waller to get wide open, and that makes it easier on your quarterback, obviously. But your passer rating is going to go up. But do I care? Do I care about Tua's passer rating? No, I care that your team is 0-4.
Yeah, any stat that has Tua in the top 5 is probably not worth considering.
You got to question the stats. It's like people look to like the league leaders in passing yards. I'm like that means fuck all. Like 4 years ago, Sam Howell was like 1st in passing yards.
I know.
He's not even in the NFL anymore.
It's not normally good to have a ton of passing yards because you're probably trailing most of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like Burrow last year, but Burrow, like, I mean, they were trailing all the time, but I don't know. Burrow is a much different case than like Winston or Sam Howell leading the league in passing yards because you can just tell he's a lot more poised, and he only had like 9 picks on like 650 pass attempts. But like the other guys that are throwing that much, they're picking, they're throwing like 20 picks. Like I think Howell had like He had like 15 that one year.
Yeah, or Jameis with his 30 and 30.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like Drake May looks, he's at like the top 3 in passing yards right now.
Yeah, he's looking all right. We're going to see on I think next Sunday night game is Bills Patriots.
Oh, really?
So we'll see.
Yeah, I saw the Monday night game is Chiefs Jaguars.
That'll be okay. Okay. Jaguars did okay.
That'll
every time I see that Liam Cohen guy, man, like see him getting the fight there with Salah.
Yeah.
But all I can think about is him saying Duval, and I'm like, I just can't take this guy seriously, man.
Yeah, going from that to like trying to start a fight with like
be a tough guy.
Salah's like jacked too.
Yeah, and Cohen's a little pipsqueak.
Yeah, he's a little like stat sheet guy.
Okay, so any major like fantasy takeaways from the Steelers Vikings? Is there someone who wasn't like a must start who's like coming into must start territory from either of those teams, or big injuries or anything like that?
I guess Jaylen Warren, whoever's. I mean, it'll be interesting how they go forward because it was really Warren dominating the touches, and then Gainwell has this big game. So I don't know. I think it could be more of like a 60-40 backfield once Warren's back, but before that it was like Warren getting 80% of the touches. So Gainwell's definitely worth like a roster spot now. I think everyone from the Vikings, like Jefferson, Addison, and Hawkinson, like you got to start those guys every week. But I don't know. I don't feel great about them.
Teach said TJ is probably now into must start territory. TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, I thought he was talking about TJ Watt.
With him, you never know. He could be talking about TJ Watt. You never know.
Yeah. I know there's some leagues where you can play defensive players.
Like one special, yeah. I've never been into that. I've never been into that.
I've never tried that. But yeah, not a whole lot of fantasy takeaways. Jefferson had a good game. DK had a good game, but it was really off that one like 80-yard touchdown.
Like 70-yard touchdown, eh?
Yeah.
The Patrick Mahomes special, throw it for 5 yards and let the guy run for 80.
Yep. That's the Rodgers special now this year. He really, we do a lot of short to mid-range or like intermediate passing with him. But yeah, and Calvin Austin got hurt too, so the wide receiver room gets even thinner going forward.
Yeah,
it's pretty tough.
You guys weren't loaded there to begin with.
No, not at all. Like Scotty Miller and Ben Skowronek are getting like a lot of snaps. Which Skowronek, he's a really good run blocker, but I don't know. I don't
know if you can rely on him.
He's not a great wide receiver too. And like Roman Wilson, I don't even know if Roman Wilson is alive. Like I know he has a couple catches this year, but I don't think I've seen a single one of them. Like I don't know.
That's weird.
But yeah, not looking like a good third-round pick for Steelers, who are normally good at drafting wide receivers.
They had a pretty legendary streak there. We were talking about this week. Antonio Brown to who was after?
Juju was after that.
Yeah. Now
he was great his first 2 years. It was AB, Juju. Claypool had a great rookie year, and then we flipped him for a second somehow.
Yeah.
And then Pickens.
Yeah, Pickens is. I mean, we saw. We'll talk about that game later, but Pickens is with CD out, he's going to be feasting for sure.
Yeah, I was a little nervous because I thought like CD being there helped him more because he would face the worst cornerback on the team. But
yeah, true.
But shit, he had like He had like 130 yards and 2 touchdowns this weekend. So
yeah, I know.
I think that's his best career game. But he didn't. No,
Yeah,
never
because he
mind.
was
He had
'cause
one good game with Steelers where
he
it
was
was like,
he was Mr. 68 yards and a touchdown every game.
yeah, yeah. People got so mad at that. It's like, dude, it's a joke. I tweeted at halftime. Of course he's gonna get more yards. Jeez.
No, that's
People
funny.
take Twitter so seriously, dude.
Yeah,
Like
man.
I swear.
It's crazy. So next game up was Bills Saints.
Yeah.
You know, I was on here. I was on the Hot Takes show on Thursday night, and I was like, this game is going to be probably closer than it should be because the Bills are playing how the Bills are playing this year. And they're like, oh, you're just trying to be humble and like don't want to give your team too much credit. You know what I mean? And like half of that is true. Like I don't want to predict a 30-point win because like you sound crazy. But we should have won by 30. But again, we're in these battles that we shouldn't be in.
Yep.
Like we're just not. I don't know. Our defense looks real bad. Our defense, like we can't. If you ever like anybody who has a running back ever playing the Bills, like start him. He's rushing for 150 yards for sure. Probably.
Yeah, Kendre Miller had a nice little run.
Yeah, touchdown run. Alvin Kamara, you know, he did his thing. I don't know if he scored a touchdown, but I mean,
I think it was just Miller, but
I think he got to 100 yards rushing. We seem to like do that in the first quarter. We give up 100 yards rushing like right off the bat. And but yeah, I mean, I think overall you do okay if you win by 12 points or whatever it was, 11 points. I think you played okay.
Yeah.
Obviously against like the worst team in the league, you'd want to hold them to less than 20 points. But
yeah.
I mean, we're just going to keep rolling, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, the schedule is just so weak where like the Bills can play 50% of what they need to win. Like,
yeah.
But
that's the only thing that's like keeping me sane right now is like the thought of them like not actually like pulling out all the tricks in the book and like, you know, going all out and just like a run and
they're not
style.
healthy. They're not healthy everywhere. So
yeah.
I don't think there's anything to be like, I don't think you're concerned, but like if any Bills fan out there is like concerned over being close to the Saints, like it's just how the NFL goes sometimes where I mean, we saw the Browns beat the Packers last week by 3 points. Like random shit happens. These are all at the end of the day, these are all
at the end of the day, you're happy that it's a win. Like
and these are all professional athletes that can like they're all the best of the best. Like even the shitty teams will always compete with the good teams at like random times. Sometimes it's blowouts, but like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. So Teach said who could realistically be a trap game for the Bills? I was looking at their schedule. They don't really have many. Maybe on the road in Miami could be a trap game because then we go back home to play Tampa, and I feel like that could be a big game for us. But other than that, not really. Cleveland maybe the week before Philly. That might be another one. But like realistically, I think the Bills are going to lock up their division like next week. You know what? Like, the other teams are like so bad. Yeah.
I mean, if they beat the Patriots this week, it's pretty much clinched. Because you have
exactly
division wins over all the like every team.
Yeah. And we'd be 5-0.
Yeah. Like
it'd be a long way. It'd be hard for someone to come and take the division after that. We have a 5-game lead in the division after 5 weeks. Like
the only like trap game is really divisional games, just how it always goes in the NFL. Like I feel like divisional games can be uncomfortably close. a lot of the times. Like,
the
100%. Jets always
100%.
seem to play you somewhat close.
Yeah. I think we're splitting against the Patriots. I think we'll win this one because we're at home, but when we go to New England, I feel like we'll lose that game. But that's not until like week 14.
I don't think so. Patriots are not that good. They did have a nice win this weekend.
That's just it, right? Like they'll be better than they were last year.
Yeah,
but
they did have a nice game.
It's not hard. It's not hard to be better than 4 wins. That's what they had last year. They had 4 wins.
Yeah, I think they get to like
if you get 7 wins, you're not a good team. You're just better than the worst team in the league.
Yeah, they're clearly like a tier above like the bottom feeders. Maybe like a tier or 2, kind of like with the Falcons and the Bears, like teams like that. But
yeah.
I think you're doing that humble thing, thinking you're going to split with the Patriots.
In my preseason prediction, I thought I predicted us to lose that game, the New England Patriots on the road.
Yeah.
But like now, Cincinnati, like heading into the season, Cincinnati was supposed to be a tough game for us too, but that doesn't look like that's the case anymore with Burrow out. Like we generally beat Kansas City in the in the regular season, so I'm not too worried about Kansas City in the regular season. They haven't looked great this regular season either.
They will have Rashee Rice by then, though.
Yeah,
they could be a completely different team by then.
Yeah. But by then, at that point too, we have all of our guys back from suspension, so our defense will be a little bit better as well, hopefully. But
yeah, people got so trigger happy with the Chiefs funeral when they went 0-2. They're like, oh, they're not making the playoffs. Like, Are you kidding me?
No, they're still going to win their division. Like, what are we talking about here?
Honestly, probably the way it's looking with the Chargers injuries.
Yeah. Do you know they've won it 10 years in a row? Their division.
Yeah.
I was like so proud of the Bills for like this our 5th year in a row, like woohoo. And then like I saw someone be like, yeah, Kansas City has won it 10 years in a row. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. No team in the AFC North has won it 3 years in a row. And this was like, if the Ravens won this year, it would have been 3 years in a row for them.
Oh yeah.
So I guess not looking great. It looks like the curse is alive and well. Yeah. Did you see all their injuries today?
Oh, brutal for them.
Matabike, Roquan, and I think it was someone else. I guess maybe I'm thinking of Lamar.
Yeah, we'll hear on Lamar. I don't know what the actual.
I mean, they have a week 6 bye, so like they could easily hold him out this week and then let him get another extra week of rest and bring him back week 7. But they could be 1-4 because they play the Texans. And I mean, the Texans, they're a joke of an offense, but the Ravens are a joke of a defense. And then the Texans defense would just suffocate whoever the Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush. The backup, the perfect Lamar backup, right? They're placed so similarly.
Very similar styles.
Yeah.
I think, like in training camp and OTAs and everything like that, there's a lot of discussion as to who the Bills' backup quarterback is going to be. Like, is it going to be Mike White? Is it going to be this other guy, Shane Buechele or something like that, or Mitch Trubisky? I'm like, Mitch Trubisky plays the most similar style. He's the easiest one to just throw in and keep calling the same plays. Obviously, he's not as good as Josh Allen, but like you can keep calling the same play style as you've been calling all game, whether it's Josh or Mitch.
Yeah, that reminds me of that one quote by the Colts head coach. Like what happens? They were talking about Peyton Manning's backup. It was like, if 18 goes down, we're fucked. It's kind of like discussing Josh Allen's backup. Like,
no, 100%.
I don't think it matters if it's Mitch Trubisky or whoever.
Yeah, exactly. Our season is over. Our season is over the second that happens.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next on the list? Rams Colts.
Yeah, I missed a good game there.
Last second comeback win. Stafford
Yeah.
to Tutu Atwell.
Yeah. I know the game started with a Danny Dimes interception like 2 minutes in. And I kind of thought that would be like the downfall, but I think he, like looking at the stats, he played pretty well after that.
Yeah.
He threw another pick, but the Colts just beat themselves this game, it looks like, with the AD Mitchell fumble at the goal line.
Man.
And then
nothing in the whole, like in all of football, makes me more mad than when the guy.
That's the second year in a row for the Colts.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Nothing gets me more fired up than watching a guy fumble it on the half-yard line because he's too busy trying to celebrate. Bro, take one more step and then do whatever the hell you want to do.
I don't think he was even celebrating though. I think he.
Well, he
actually
lost it in the transfer to the other hand because he wanted to hold the ball up.
Oh, really? I thought
when he went to go bring it like this,
it
like fell out of his hand, and so like then he was going to try and celebrate but he didn't have a ball in his hand.
Yeah, it's just the dumbest thing you can do.
Yeah,
like
and like if you watch the Bills game, Khalil Shakir was this close to doing it too.
When I saw that touchdown, I thought he did it.
Yeah, yeah. Watching the game, I was about to jump through the TV and go fight him because like I was so pissed, but like luckily they still kept it a touchdown. But like,
yeah,
nothing makes me more mad than that.
That was a nice play too. He broke like 2 or 3 tackles that play.
Yeah. He literally like turns into a running back as soon as he catches the ball, and like he's very hard to tackle. He's very, very hard to tackle. He always leads or last year, I should say, not always. Last year, he led the league in yards after catch. This year, he's right up there with the tops because as soon as he catches it, he's very, very hard to bring down.
Yeah, because he's always catching like screens and drag routes, anyways.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think the only play I've ever seen
the depth of his route is just wherever the first down thing is. If it's 3rd and 5, he runs a 5-yard route. If it's 3rd and 15, he runs a 15-yard route. That's what he does.
That's an easy job.
Just get to the marker and get open.
Yeah. Did Browning just throw a pick? Did I miss that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I haven't.
I have that in the parlay. Kind of sweating that one out. Yeah. I don't think he has though. Which is like, that was the most confident one I had. It was Jake Browning to throw an interception against them.
Yeah, against Denver's defense, it's probably a pretty good.
He didn't throw a pick. Oh, I'm sick.
Oh no.
That's sickening.
If that's the only one on your parlay that didn't hit,
I think it is. It was like 5 for like 250 or 10 for like 250. He's got to get back in and throw a Hail Mary.
just to get the pick.
Damn. Yeah, that's not going to hit.
That's a bad beat. I think that's what they call it, a bad beat.
Yep. He looks like they're showing him on the sideline like he threw a pick too. Like he's like this.
Oh.
And he's like checking the iPad too.
Yeah.
Man. That's rough.
What could have been, huh?
My family could have ate this week. Darn.
Okay, next up on the list is Ravens Chiefs.
Yeah.
Tough one for the Ravens.
You hate to see it, don't you?
I hate to see it.
Man.
Tough one. As a Bills fan, there was no loser in watching this game. I was going to be happy regardless.
Yeah.
Chiefs start 1-3 or the Ravens start 1-3. Doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
I think that Lamar Jackson is great when he can play the Cleveland Browns. I think when he's got to play in the playoffs, like we were talking about earlier, or play in some of these bigger matchups, he kind of isn't as great as what he can be. Nope. I still think he's like the second best quarterback in the league. So obviously, I think he's really, really good. But I don't know. There's just something about him, and maybe it's coaching. Ravens fans seem to think that it's coaching.
Yeah, I saw a lot of
that get them in trouble in these crunch time and in these bigger games and these bigger moments. It's not Lamar Jackson who fumbled the ball against the Bills. It was Derrick Henry, But
Yeah.
you know,
And against the Lions.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. There's just something about the Ravens. I won't say Lamar. I'll say the Ravens as a team that seems to just kind of
I will
fold
say
in
I
these
think
bigger
Lamar
moments.
is the last person like who really. I mean, for what's going on right now, it's the defense. A lot of questionable decision making. Wow, just caught my tongue. But yeah, decision making from Harbaugh in late moments, especially against the Bills. That game was kind of a very questionable calls from Harbaugh.
Yeah,
Not going for it, like punting it to give it the ball to Allen with a minute to go for him to score, like
something like that,
or to score to get a field goal. To get into field goal range, you give Josh Allen a minute. Like,
yeah.
I don't get that decision at all. But yeah, it's just looking like everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong, and it's kind of feeling like a 49ers type year for them. We're just a lot of crucial pieces are getting injured.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and especially now, like that game literally couldn't have gone any worse for them. You get blown out by Kansas City, like an in-conference rival. You don't look good at all, and you lost your two, aside from Kyle Hamilton, you lost your two best defensive players in Madubuike and Marlon Humphrey.
They lost Humphrey too.
They lost not for the season. I think he's out for like the next 4 weeks or something like that.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
So it's Roquan, Humphrey, and Madubuike.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. And they weren't even good with them.
No, exactly.
So
they gave up the most amount of points. They've given up the most amount of yards. Like
maybe it's a blessing.
People get mad at the Dallas Cowboys for having a bad defense and selling on their offense, but the Ravens are worse. The Ravens defense is worse than that, and it's crazy.
Because the Ravens are put up 40 in 3 games, and then I mean, this last week was probably the worst week where they put up 20.
They still scored 20 some points.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of like the Bengals last year.
Bengals from last year, yeah, 100%.
Which it's so weird because I remember us hyping up the Ravens roster last week.
Yeah,
it was one of the best in the NFL, and on paper it is, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Still, just looking at the names and like all pro here, all pro there, Pro Bowler here, and I don't know.
Well, last year, what they had 9 Pro Bowlers on their team last year.
Yeah,
and like a handful of all pros, and I don't know, man. Like you're a really there's something that doesn't connect from what we see on paper and like the skill that the guys have to the performance on the field, and there's a disconnect there that I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just football gods. Like maybe you just have to live through a whole bunch of pain before you can get some success. Like Bills fans are all too used to that.
Maybe the Bills just broke them week 1.
That's what I like to say. But
I mean, I think it's worth considering losing a 15-point lead with 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
Like against the team.
I think it had an effect on Derrick Henry for sure.
Yeah.
The guy went 5 seasons without ever fumbling the ball. Fumbled it against us, and then he had one the next 3 games. I think it had an effect on him for sure.
And they got suffocated against the Browns too. Yeah. When everyone was hyping up like a revenge week. So I don't know. I think the Henry fall off might be here.
Yeah. I've been a guy who's been predicting the Henry fall off
for 5 years.
Yeah. So I'm still hesitant to say that there's a fall off because I've been proven wrong so many times in a row.
This feels different though.
This one does feel different. He looks a lot slower. He looks a lot he used to be dribbling guys' heads off the field like a basketball, and running through people. He's not doing that anymore. Yeah. We all remember as Bills fans, we remember the Josh Norman highlight of him just grabbing him by the head and smacking him into the ground instead of that. We're not seeing that version of Derrick Henry anymore.
No. Yeah, I always said like Henry has just earned the respect to where like you can't say he's falling off until you really see it because he's just you can't say he's falling off just because he's getting older, just because he's like that. Every other player in the NFL, it feels like you can predict they'll fall off around like age 29, 30, like especially for running backs. But like Henry just went for 2,000 yards last year, pretty much. And
well, it wasn't like, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but we were saying how he's got like that LeBron James like longevity of where he like takes care of his body and like he's always in top shape, and like it just seems to not be there for him this year.
Yeah.
I mean, and I mean, in that game, on the flip side, the Chiefs, they get Xavier Worthy back, and like they instantly look like they're back to being the best team in the division, best team in the conference, going to the Super Bowl again. Like everybody who thought who had counted them out, they're just like, okay, we'll just go and score 40 points and easily win the game.
Dumb. It was so dumb to count the Chiefs out.
Yeah.
When his wide receiver one is Tyquan Thornton. Like that's one thing that I like drives me nuts about, like, especially early in the season, because we've waited all season for football to start, and like overreactions to like week 1, week 2, even now in week 4, we're still getting like overreactions. But like the Cowboys and Packers game, everyone's like, oh, game of the year. Like, did you already forgot what happened in week 1 with Bills Ravens game? You already forgot that game. Yeah. Game of the year is never going to end in a tie.
No, exactly. So like we're so quick to forget everything that has happened before and just be like, oh, this guy sucks. This team sucks. Patrick Mahomes fall off, blah blah blah. Like, okay, he's probably going to win MVP of the year.
We've seen him make the AFC Championship 8 years in a row. Like,
no, exactly.
I think he's going to be fine because he lost a conference game versus the Chargers, and I don't know what the second game was. Was it like the?
I don't know. I don't know their schedule.
Let me see. I just want to make this point because they played I thought they played a tough team week 2. Yeah, they lost to the Eagles week 2 by 3 points.
Right. Yeah.
And then Chiefs downfall because they lost a division game and to the reigning Super Bowl champs with Tyquan Thornton as his wide receiver one.
Yeah. Like, and zero run game. Yeah, I don't know how they don't have a running back. I don't know how they don't.
So bad.
Oh, and you know, I'm kind of the same thing with Pacheco the past couple of years. I'm like, okay, this is the year he's going to be good. Okay, this is the year eventually I run out of time, so I'm willing to say you're going to be good this year and just admit that you're trash.
Yeah. I still think that the Jets may like start selling off pieces. So I think Breece Hall would be a good trade candidate, but
Did
Braylon Allen, did he tear his ACL tonight?
No, he fumbled. I know he fumbled.
I thought he got ruled out due to a knee injury.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I saw that update, but I missed it.
Oh, damn.
After gruesome knee injury. I missed the play. I was driving back from the gym, so yeah.
I hate that, man. I hate seeing that. I hate seeing those injuries, but
yeah, but I thought they might be willing to move off of Breece Hall because of Braylon Allen, but
yeah.
I think they probably keep Breece Hall.
I mean, even Braylon Allen, they should look to get rid of, or the Chiefs should look to get him, or well,
not anymore.
Maybe not anymore. maybe they'll go for Gainwell though.
Yeah, right. Or Caleb Johnson, you can have him for free.
Did you see that? I like that Mike Tomlin quote. I think it was leading up to this game. They asked him like what that guy's role is going to be, and he's like, "Well, he definitely won't be returning kicks anytime soon."
He's always got a few gems left in him.
Yeah, I thought that one was good because He's not looking good. He's not
No.
looking good at all.
He had a couple decent carries. I think he had like a 9-yard carry, but other than that, it was all Gainwell.
Yeah. Well, it looked like it in my league there. Luckily, the person had Gainwell. I was playing had Gainwell on the bench, but he put up like 28 points or something like that. Like,
yeah, he had like 2 touchdowns and like 100 yards, but he had like 6 dump offs, like receptions. So
yeah.
Nice little PPR cheat code.
Yeah. Love to see that.
Yeah.
Crazy. What did he have? Yeah. 99 rush yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 6 catches for 36 yards.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, 6 receptions on 6 targets. So yeah, they must have all been just little dinky dunky passes.
If you check Rodgers' like passing chart, it's all behind the line of scrimmage and like 10 to 20 yards.
Yeah. It looked like Allen's passing chart the other day.
Yeah, but like to be fair, who are you throwing to outside of DK? You know?
Especially if Calvin Austin is injured.
Yeah, the passing chart isn't going to look right, and they're scheming DK a little bit, which is good to see. But
yeah,
I don't know. Crazy. If you take DK out of the game, it's going to get rough.
Tough sledding for the Steelers if DK's out. Yeah, or just covered well.
Yeah, if you cover him well, he doesn't even have to be injured.
Yeah.
DK is great, but he's the type of player you can like scheme to take out of the games at least.
So. Yeah. After the other afternoon game was Eagles-Bucks. Did you see any of that game at all?
I saw the ending. Bucks are kind of mounting a comeback, and then Baker threw a red zone interception. I think like 7 or 8 minutes left in the game.
Yeah,
so
I saw a little bit of it, but like they were like I think even after the pick, they still had a chance to like come back a little bit. But I saw someone making the point on Twitter. I don't know how valid of a point it is. When Egbuka scored his touchdown, he did that like Deshaun Jackson thing where he like took 5 minutes to actually like get into the end zone and score the point. Like just took a whole bunch of time off the clock and is like, hey man, just sprint into the end zone so that we can get the ball back. We have more time on the clock. Like what are we doing here? Like you stood with your back to the end zone for like 3 seconds before you went into the end zone. Like,
well, yeah, because they lost like the Eagles' final play. They had 6 seconds on the clock, and the punter just ran to the back of the end zone to run the timeout. And he ran the timeout like to the last second. So,
oh really? Eh?
Yeah. So that's probably why they're saying that. But
yeah,
I don't know if that would have mattered all that much. It was like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But every second matters when you're mounting a comeback.
100%. Exactly.
I think that got them to like 27-13. So like I don't understand celebrating like that. Like, you got a lot of work to do, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like celebrating a touchdown when you're in the middle of getting blown out is crazy.
Yeah, it's not a good look. But
and then they did Philly did the fake tush push, which if there was ever any doubt of if they were going to ban the tush push or not, I think that's going to be the thing that pushes it over the hill.
I feel like they just know it's getting banned, so they're just going to push it to its absolute limits this season.
Yeah,
because they can't ban it mid-season.
No, you can't ban it mid-season for sure, but it'll definitely go for another vote in the off season.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think, I think the guy who was like, I forget his name, Dean Blandino, or one of the referee like experts, who said like he's sick and tired of the tush push. It's impossible to referee. Everything is going to happen. That you can't see. People are going to jump off sides all the time, and then everyone's like, okay, so how are we allowing this play? If you can ref it properly, then sure, have the play. But if you can't, then we get rid of the play. And then the Eagles go and do something like this is like just a slap in the face to everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel good about it making through the off season.
No, 100%. And the Bills are a team who do a tush push style play.
Yeah.
We like Josh typically takes a step back and goes to the left.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily an exact tush push. It's more of the quarterback sneak that we're kind of the regular, quote unquote, regular or typical style quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we run. But if we have to get rid of it, I'm fine with getting rid of it, because I don't even really like when we run that play, because I feel like Josh is our whole entire.
You lost the conference championship on that play last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it should have been a first down, but whatever. He definitely got the first down, but but apparently they can't referee that play correctly. So, why are we surprised that they didn't call the first down?
And then they add electronic first down measurements because of that play.
Yeah. But that's the annoying thing. The electronic first down, it wouldn't fix that.
Yeah.
Because the referee's going to spot the ball. The electronic thing will tell you that it's short still, and then we move on.
Another part with the tush push is like, how the hell do you keep track of where the ball is?
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't understand how you mark that play, because Hurts is just buried behind like three bodies. Like you can barely even see Hurts on the play half the time.
Yeah, like how do you know when his knee was down to spot the ball properly?
He is the perfect quarterback for that play though.
Yeah, 100%.
Just because of his body type, but
yeah, definitely.
It's just such a weird play.
But yeah, I mean, we will be playing them. I think we play them week 17. I think it is. And I mean, they're the opposite of Ravens. They're on paper good, and on the field they're really good as well. Like there's one of the teams that they go out there and they do what they're doing, and it's up to you to try and stop them. Like they're not changing their game plan. Their plays work for them. Their defense is playing well. They'll stop you however you are whatever you want to do, they'll stop, and whatever they want to do, they're going to do. Like they just seem like people are saying it's tough to get through the NFC because of the Eagles. Like to me, it's pretty easy path for the Eagles to get back to the Super Bowl again this year.
They give like 2010 or late 2010s. I mean, late 2000s Patriots vibes where
100%.
They're just so dominant and everyone hates them because they're so good, and everyone's waiting every week for them to lose. And I don't think they've lost in a calendar year. I think I saw that they haven't lost in 365 days.
Well, I think like Jalen Hurts is 19-1 in his last 20 games.
Yeah. I mean, say what you want, but obviously Sirianni and all of them are doing something right over there.
Sirianni is like the most punchable face coach I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Like there's no one I hate more than, well, there's a few people I hate more actually, but Nick Sirianni is so annoying to me. Every time I see that guy on the sidelines,
he's the perfect Eagles coach though.
No, exactly.
He's like they pulled a fan out of the stadium and just put a headset on him and say, "Hey, go act crazy on the sideline."
They have that stupid big Dom guy who does fucking nothing except try and be like, think he's some kind of like member of the Hells Angels or something like that, some like Italian mafioso guy. Oh man, they drive me nuts.
Pull up that Teach comment about KP. I want to hear like
KP needs to get his.
What is the deal with this Eagles offensive coordinator?
Because I have no idea.
Apparently he has two good. If the Eagles play well, if the offense is great, it's like, wow, Jalen Hurts is great. He's amazing. And then if their offense is terrible, it's like, wow, Kevin Patullo is just bringing this team down. So I'm honestly trying to figure out what this disconnect is there. So if you could help me out, Teach, that'd be great.
I have no idea. To me, it looks like they run the same things. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Because from what I've seen so far, the first two games, the offense was terrible. They won. And then the third game versus the Rams, the offense was terrible the first half, great the second half. And then this game versus the Bucks, their offense was great the first half and then terrible the second half. So
yeah,
that's 4 quarters of good offense through 4 weeks. So I just don't know. I don't understand because
I don't get it. I don't get it either. I think like me, I'm super critical of the Bills coaching staff. I've been wanting to have Sean McDermott fired ever since the 13-second game. I said, you're not cut out for this. Like,
really,
get out of here. Yeah, 100%. 100%. So I feel justified in always just blaming McDermott. Even when it goes well, I'll be like, yeah, McDermott was all right. But, I feel like we should still move on from him. But so I get blaming coaches, like selectively blaming your coach when it kind of fits what you want to say. But
yeah. But then again, it's like when the offense is doing well, it's like there's not much. All the credit goes to Hurts.
Yeah.
I mean,
like for me, like maybe it's different because he's the coordinator. Like for me, I hate Sean McDermott when the Bills are doing good is when I give credit to Joe Brady instead. I give like, okay, our offense is doing well. That's because we have a good offensive coordinator. Our
he's
head
been
coach
there for a
still
while,
sucks.
hasn't he?
Who?
The coordinator, Joe Brady.
No, this is his first full season. No, second full season.
Because the Bills had a weird was it 2023 where they were kind of like 5-5 and then they fired whoever
we went yeah. And I forget what his name was. Ken
Dorsey.
Yeah. And then he went to Cleveland, I think, for he coached there for a little bit. I don't know if he was head coach or offensive coordinator or whatever. But we fired him. We fired him over like a bye week. And then I think it was right after
went like 6-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then that was the year that Miami scored 70 points in the game against Denver. And they had like a 3-game lead in the division with 3 games left, and we beat them on the last game of the regular season to win the division. And we got
they had to go on the road to
Kansas City and play in -40 Kansas City. Crazy.
That was a hilarious game. Like
crazy
Tua,
turn of events.
You could tell Tua was so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
It was a big moment in cold conditions. Like just the worst possible mix of things.
The worst things for Tua.
He needs to go to a stadium like with a dome and get the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Like
that's the thing about Miami. Like all the good teams in the AFC are outdoor cold weather teams.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore, those are the top 3 teams, I'd say, right?
Don't forget
going
Pittsburgh.
Into the season, at least for the purpose of this conversation, those are the best 3 teams. And those are outside cold weather teams you're going to have to beat late in the season to get to the Super Bowl. You're going to have to beat one of those 3 teams late in the season to get to the Super Bowl. And you're just not going to do that with Tua and the way that this team is designed.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of those like warm weather teams, I guess the 49ers, they had that one snow game against the Packers they won.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, but like the Chargers, I don't know. They're never good in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's worth considering. Just the whole it's a completely different game in January, than the regular season.
It's a completely different game. You have to play a completely different style.
Yeah. I mean,
you can't have Jalen Waddle running around out here.
Yeah.
Like in -40, he doesn't operate the same way.
Yeah. I just think of like Jared Goff. Like, will that kind of be the same? Like, I feel like that's the best case scenario for Tua is to go to a team that plays in a dome for 9 games a year.
100%. 100% he should be playing a dome.
With a great offense around him. Like, I feel like he could have a Jared Goff type career. Just put up crazy numbers every year. But
because he is really accurate throwing the ball. Like he can he can locate the ball where he needs it to go. He just doesn't have any of the intangibles.
He has no athletic traits outside of the pocket. Like he can't create anything once the pressure gets there. So
exactly.
But
I think that like
it's the same with,
I think a big part of that is the hip injury he had in college coming into the league.
yeah.
That hampers his mobility a little bit. Now he's probably a little bit scared of running with all the head trauma that he's had. So like
Yeah.
at some point you just gotta accept that you're a pocket passer, be a pocket passer, and just be really good at being a pocket passer.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the arm strength to get the ball down the field.
Nope. He's just, I don't know. I mean, with the Tyreek injury, I feel like this Miami team is getting blown up this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't trade Tyreek for anything now. And
no, exactly.
I don't, maybe you just need to bite the bullet and move off of Tua and McDaniel, just start over, get a rookie quarterback, build around, like they've got Achane and Waddle next year. I mean, they got him for a while.
Is good. Achane is good.
Yeah.
He's fucking fast, man.
Yeah. He's a great player. But outside of that, I don't really know. I mean, I know they got Chop Robinson last year. I don't know if he's really come along yet. They got Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips.
Yeah.
But that defense isn't
man,
looking
their
too hot either.
linebackers in secondary, like
yeah.
It's shocking that the Jets went 3.5 quarters of football and only had 13 points. Like you should be scoring almost at will on that defense.
Yeah. So I just don't know where they go from here. They're kind of in like NFL team purgatory, like kind of with the Saints.
Yeah.
Like just no real direction forward. Like if I was the owner, I wouldn't know what the hell to do with this team. Like
I'd get rid of everybody, man. I'd trade Tyreek. I'd trade Tua. I'd fire McDaniel. I'd get rid of everybody. I'd get rid of the general manager. I'd get rid of everybody. Just start over. I know it's going to take you 5 years to get good again, and you haven't been good in a long time. But like this, what you're trying to do right now is not working.
I mean, but all it takes is hitting on quarterback in the draft, and you could be right back in it in 2 years. Because, I mean, the Broncos, after they cut Russ, people kind of just thought they were entering like a 5-year rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bo Nix looks good. He looks like he was worth the pick. And then you got a good team. And then all of a sudden, like the whole franchise kind of forgets about the Russell Wilson blunder because you got a decent team going forward.
Yeah.
You got a great defense. So all it takes is really hitting on quarterback, especially, but I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And but I think you need to have like when the Bills did it, they brought Sean McDermott in, and then he was there for a year. They brought in Josh Allen, and that was their guy. And it's these two guys, and they're going.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do a rebuild or you want to turn things around, that's what you got to do. You got to get your coach. Your coach has to get his quarterback, and then you guys go from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of quarterback head coach combinations, have you seen like the Jackson Dart, Brian Daboll stuff?
Man, what is that?
Did you read that one?
I saw like different tweets about it and like different quotes from the thing, but like
the original one was insane. I want to pull it up word for word.
Something about them like making out in the elevator or something like.
Okay, this is the original one that's not. I'll just share it on the screen.
Okay.
You can pull it up. This was the crazy line. I don't know if the two had already embraced each other on the field, but this was different. It was quieter now, less around. Daboll reached his hand out, grabbed the back of Dart's neck, and brought him close. They held each other. Like, what the fuck?
Why is this guy writing like a romance novel?
It sounds straight out of 50 Shades of Grey, doesn't it? It's there's like
100% out of 50 Shades of Grey.
You can't differentiate the two. But what
That's
a weird way
insane. That's so insane.
What a weird way to say that after a win. Like, you can't just be happy about like Dart not looking terrible and getting a tough win versus like the Chargers. You have to make it all
like
weird.
Like using the word embrace, it changes like how people read that whole like interaction.
Just
now
say
make you feel like you're like cuddling with them in bed, like,
bro.
It's so insane. So insane.
I tweeted about like people were afraid how Jackson Dart would be treated by the New York media, but this is the New York media in question. It's like,
my goodness, man. Like, it's so insane.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't really do anything crazy that game either. He had that one touchdown, but I think he had like 100 yards passing.
Yeah, but when you look at like what they had with Russell Wilson, you're like, man, this is football god coming in here now. Like, we have a guy who can who doesn't have to throw a 500-yard ball every single, like, that's the only time Russell Wilson was accurate at all, was when he was launching it all. Like, that's why, like, in the red zone, he was throwing it 30 yards deep. He can only throw the ball 50
that's all
yards.
He knows how to do. Just throw the
all he can do is throw it 50 yards. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
So anybody compared to Russell Wilson looks like a competent quarterback, and you're like, okay, fine, the football is saved for the Giants. Our season is saved because we got this guy. And then you go start writing weird articles about how they embraced and they hugged each other, and like, this one felt different. And you're like, okay, what the hell is it felt different? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so insane. That's so insane.
Yeah.
That's like if I ever let my true feelings about Josh Allen out. That's how I would like write it
out. Your fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it sounds like.
That would be 50 Shades. That would be 50 Shades.
Especially if he brings you a Super Bowl this year. Like it 50 Shades darker.
Oh my goodness, that's insane.
Yeah. That was one of the wildest things I've read. Sorry.
You want to jump into the last one?
Oh yeah, Packers-Cowboys.
Packers-Cowboys. Did you watch that game?
I watched most of it. I turned it off in the third quarter because I was kind of footballed out over the weekend watching.
Yeah.
I watched the entire Steelers game, and then I watched most of the 12 o'clock window, and then kind of skipped the.
Oh yeah, you have a 12 o'clock window. I have a 1 o'clock window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
12 to 3.
12 is so much better. 12 is so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine these games ending at like 11 sometimes.
Yeah. Well, like in week 1, the Bills game ended at like midnight. Like, I was like, hey, I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah. Definitely worth it. But like any average game, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to turn this off.
Yeah. I thought it was, I want to pull up the score by quarter, because I don't think it was like 23-20 kind of at the end of the third. Let's see. So at the end of the third, it was 20-23 in favor of the Cowboys, and then they scored 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter going into overtime. So I guess I missed a good fourth quarter.
It was an exciting game, man. It was really, really exciting. Chris Collinsworth might be the most annoying human being like on the face of the earth. Like, he's so dumb. He's so dumb. It hurts my brain. But like, so he ruins the football watching experience, like, just because of how stupid he is. But like, it was such an entertaining game, and like, Dallas goes down and gets a touchdown. Or did they get a field goal and then they forced it? It was either they scored and then they stripped Jordan Love and got the ball back and scored like again.
Oh,
like,
really?
Kind of like right before half. And the first thing Chris Collinsworth says is, "Oh boy, did the Cowboys need that?" And you're like, "Yeah, no shit, bro. They're down 14-0. Like, of course they needed to score points. Like, what are we talking about?"
I did see the strip sack before the half, and then Pickens scored like the next play.
The next play, and he's like, "Oh boy,
Yeah.
did they need that?" Like, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, every team needs that. Every team needs that all the time. But like, so then the Dallas Cowboys, like they made it a game and like went into
Yeah.
halftime. They're getting the ball back to start the second half, and like it was just, it felt like whatever one team was doing, the other team was going to come back and match. And it was just like so many. I don't know what the actual number is on like how many lead changes there actually were in that game, but it felt
Yeah.
like every time a team was driving down, they got a go ahead touchdown or score. I think having a game end in a tie is like the gayest thing in the NFL.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks.
Does any others? I know soccer ends in ties, but
yeah,
they go off like a point scale. So ties, you still get like 1 point, but a tie is like as bad as losing in the NFL. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any other sport that ends in tie. Hockey, you go
baseball
to shootout.
Baseball goes until like
They'll play
until
for
it's
4
over.
days. They'll play for 4 days until it's over.
Yeah.
Basketball, I guess basketball could end in a tie, or do they?
I don't think
No, they do overtimes until.
Yeah.
They just do it until someone wins. Like I don't understand why. Like I don't understand why the NFL won't do that.
Yeah, maybe that's another rule change in the offseason.
Yeah, that probably Josh Allen will get blamed for. People love saying that was Josh Allen's fault that they changed the rule, man.
It is funny though.
What was the one before this electronic measure?
The overtime.
The overtime. The Bills didn't even submit to make that change.
Yeah.
It was like the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts they petitioned the league to change the overtime rules. And everyone's like, this is what happens when Josh Allen does it. You're like, what?
I thought those graphics like comparing Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, it's like rule changes 2-0. I always love those. People are so funny with.
Oh man, like yeah, it's so crazy. My new favorite one is like they write like a crazy story. It's like, when's the last time like your team ever had their quarterback get arrested?
Oh yeah, and
then the other guy was like, the other guy standing there, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah, it's like 6,000 days since our head coach got eaten by an alligator or something. Like that. Yeah,
those ones are my favorite right now. So what are you looking forward to next week? What's your must-watch game next week?
Steelers have a bye week, so I'm kind of looking forward to not stressing out.
That seems early for a bye week, eh?
It's so early. I
would hate that.
I don't love the early bye week.
No, we have a bye week in week 8, and I'm like, that's still like way too early in the season.
Yeah, but like also week 14 buys are brutal too.
Yeah. I think you want to be in that like 11, 12.
Yeah,
range. I feel like that's like the perfect week to have a bye week.
Yeah. Thursday night is actually a good game. Rams 49ers.
Oh yeah, Rams 49ers will be good.
Texans Ravens will be interesting. If the Ravens lose that game,
the Ravens lose that game. Oh man, I am ready for Twitter to explode. Like my phone will burst because like Twitter is just done. If the Ravens lose that game, that fan base will go insane.
Yeah. Buccaneer Seahawks, that'll be a good game. I'm really bummed out. Lions Bengals would have been a great game with Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
But that'll be a blowout. Yeah. Game of the week, I'm probably looking at either Bucs Seahawks or Chiefs Jaguars on Monday night. That'll be a good game.
Chiefs Jags will be nice. The Thursday nighter is going to be a good one too.
Yeah. Jaguars defense has been like really good. They have, I think, 9 picks through 4 weeks.
Yeah.
They've been quietly really strong defense.
Yeah, for sure.
And the only like bad thing on that team right now is the wide receivers, which is the last thing you would have expected with Brian Thomas and Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, exactly. I don't know
that
what
team,
the hell
yeah.
happened to BTJ, man. He just doesn't care about football anymore, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. But yeah, I know Trevor Lawrence is still turning the ball over at a high rate, but if he figures it out this year, they could be a pretty strong wild card.
Yeah. Etienne, it looks like he's a solid back, man.
Yeah. Yep, I think he was playing through injury most of last year, it looks like.
Yeah.
People kind of thought he just fell off a cliff, but now I think that could be the case for Brian Thomas, because I just don't know how you go from second team all pro rookie year, yeah, to dropping balls like this. Like, I think I know it got announced, I think week 3 injury report, he was dealing with a wrist injury, so maybe that could be it.
It's got to be something.
Yeah, but
because I remember being pissed that the Bills didn't like trade up to draft him.
Yeah,
and then he played his rookie year. And I'm like, man, like we really should have drafted this guy instead of Keon Coleman. And then this year, I'm like, damn, anything is better than BTJ right now. Like whatever the hell Keon Coleman is doing, that's better than what BTJ is doing. Like one catch for 5 yards is going to be the best game of his season so far. Like,
yeah, it's crazy how quick things the NFL can change though. Because I don't know if you were on Twitter the Thursday night game, but everyone was bashing Marvin Harrison.
Yeah,
for all the drops, and then he has 6 catches for like 70 yards and a touchdown. And people were saying like he's like the worst wide receiver in that draft class. And Nate, like, why did they take Neighbors? And then Neighbors tears his ACL this week. It's just crazy how quick things change in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. And like we were talking about earlier, people love overreacting to it. So you drop a ball, you're like, oh my God, you're the worst receiver ever. Then he catches a touchdown late in the game. Oh my God, he was the best pick in the draft. Like, there's no in between. It's either 100 or 0. Like,
it's like with Genty. The first 3 games, everyone was calling him a bust, and then he goes for 170 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's like maybe the 3,000-yard rusher wasn't that bad of a pick after all.
Alrighty, man. Bedtime for me.
Yeah, me too.
We'll look forward to doing this again next weekend.
For sure.
And thanks for joining me. And yeah, man, we'll be here next week, everybody. And we'll keep her going.
Yeah. You want to do a Monday night or Sunday?
Yeah,
night?
no, I think we stay Monday night. It works better for my schedule.
Yeah, and we can kind of react to the Monday night games too.
Yeah, exactly.
But nothing really to react to tonight. Both pretty
no
shit games.
Bills are comfortably in first place in the division.
Yeah, we learned nothing about these teams tonight. Jake Browning is terrible. Justin Fields
is bad. Miami is bad. Miami is bad. It's very hard to go 0-17. Miami is bad. They'll have a couple wins for sure this year, but they're still a bad team.
Yeah. Definitely. Anyways.
All right, man. We'll catch you later.
Right. See ya.
Peace.